Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is my first official order, so stay tuned to see how it turns out. Making a cake like this takes a couple days, and I like to break it up into different processes. So the first process I started was making the chocolate covered strawberries. I found that twisting the top of the strawberry like this helps to keep the leaves out of the melted chocolate. I then placed a toothpick in the strawberry for easier dipping. I only use a handful of strawberries on the cake, but I always like to make extra just so that I have a variety to choose from and it gives me a little room for error, just in case. Now I'm going to place these strawberries in the fridge for about 15 minutes so that the chocolate can harden up and I can get to decorating. I melted some more white chocolate and I added yellow gel food coloring. I like to use gel food coloring because it doesn't change the texture of the melted chocolate. These are the strawberries after being decorated with a few different colors of icing and sprinkles. So after rolling the cookie dough out, I tried two different ways to see how the cookie cuts and bakes in different shapes. Here's what the cookie dough looks like about halfway through baking. While the cookie was finishing up baking, I started to make the icing. Placing your whisk and your bowl in the freezer for about 30 minutes beforehand is going to give you a better consistency to your icing. I added 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, two tablespoons of pudding mix. I used lemon flavor, and just a little fresh squeeze of lemon juice. I mixed this on low for about 3 minutes until soft peaks were forming. Then I added 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar. mix on high for about 2 minutes until you get a firmer consistency. This is the consistency you're looking for. Next, I'm gonna add some more yellow gel food coloring and combine that till I get the color I want. This is the piping bag I'm going to be using. It is from Joann Fabrics, and I believe it's a 1-inch round tip. I clip the bag like this so that when you begin to fill the bag with icing, it doesn't start pouring out. I lined a large cup and I began to put the icing inside the bag. This is what the bag looks like completely full, and I'm just going to tie the bag off with a rubber band. Now that the cookie's done baking, it's time to cut it. I used the stencil outline that was created with parchment paper, and I went along the side of it with this tool to get the shape I wanted. The cookie dough that I baked that was not in the shape of a number 1, so it was the larger one, it overall baked more evenly and it was easier to cut, so moving forward I will definitely do that. everything's prepared, it's time to start the assembly process. I started off by using the parchment paper stencil that is in the shape of the number 1 to kind of guide me where I need to put icing on the board to act as glue. Now I'm going to take that board with the icing that's acting as glue and I'm going to place it on the actual cookie and flip the pan over. Just like this, and this is always a little nerve-wracking, but thankfully everything turned out great. The cookie didn't break or crack anywhere. The next step is piping the icing along the outline of the number 1. This cake's flavor was lemon blueberry, so I added some fresh lemon juice to each cookie layer to enhance that flavor. I flooded the inside of the cookie just like this, and then I smoothed it out and I added some fresh blueberries to it. These are the toppings that I'm going to decorate the top of the cake with. Since the flavor of the cake is lemon blueberry, I added some fresh lemon slices and some blueberries just so that it's obvious to the guest. And for some reason, my camera did not get me filming the top layer of piping the cake, but here's what it looks like, and now it's time to decorate. I like to start with the biggest statement pieces, so for this cake, it is the flowers, the macaroons, and the chocolate-covered strawberries. I think this is the best part of the whole entire cake, is seeing the vision come to life. I think it's so important to recognize and kind of get a feel for what your strong suits are in life. And so for me, being creative and designing is something that I've recently started to recognize and really work on enhancing and bringing it more into my daily life. Now not only do I feel so fulfilled and happy, truly following my heart and my passion, I also feel so special to be a part of somebody's special occasion or event. And in this case, it's a first birthday party. And this is the finished product. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video inspires you to fulfill what your calling is and whatever your heart desires. It's progress over perfection, so just get started and stick to it. Have an amazing day.